Welcome to Luxary Auto 1, where real emotions meet unexpected moments that change everything. Today's story is one of the most powerful you'll ever hear. It's not about a celebrity feud, not about a scandal, but about a single scream from a 10-year-old boy that shattered silence and saved a life. A scream that not only echoed through a crowded street but rippled through headlines across the world. This isn't just a story. It's a reminder that sometimes, the smallest voices carry the greatest weight. The city of Chicago buzzed with its usual rhythm. Taxis honked, pedestrians rushed across crosswalks, skyscrapers stood like steel giants under a pale blue sky. Among all the people moving through the Tuesday morning was a 10-year-old boy named Leo Morales. Quiet, observant, with messy black hair and oversized glasses, Leo was the kind of kid most people overlooked. Except today. Today, Leo would become impossible to ignore. Leo had skipped his usual walk home that day. Instead of taking the shortcut through West Grove Park, he decided to walk through the financial district to catch a glimpse of something he'd only seen in magazines: expensive cars and powerful people. His mom was running late from her second shift and had told him to go straight home after school. But Leo had other plans. He wanted to see the real world, the one beyond the cracked sidewalks and broken bikes of his neighborhood. As he walked past the towering glass building known as Faro Investments, Leo slowed down. A black Maserati had just pulled up outside. It gleamed under the sun like it was carved from liquid night. A man in a navy suit stepped out, briefcase in hand, sunglasses hiding his eyes. His name was Grant Ellison. A millionaire investor, known for cold decisions, sharp instincts, and a reputation for never backing down. Leo didn't know any of that. All he saw was a cool car and a man who looked like the people in commercials. But what Leo did notice, what no one else did, was the way the man staggered slightly as he stepped onto the curb. It was just for a second. A blink. But Leo saw it. He paused. The security guard at the entrance nodded at Mr. Ellison. Another man brushed past. Everyone kept moving. But Leo didn't. Mr. Ellison pressed his hand to his chest and stumbled again. Leo's eyes widened. Nobody else noticed. And then it happened. Mr. Ellison collapsed onto the sidewalk. There was no scream. No dramatic music. Just the dull thud of his body hitting the pavement. And silence. For a moment, the world kept moving like nothing had happened. But Leo screamed. A piercing, desperate scream that stopped traffic. That turned heads. That brought people running. His small voice cut through the morning noise like a fire alarm in a silent chapel. Help him. Somebody help him. People rushed forward. A woman dropped her coffee. A cab driver pulled over and ran. A nurse who happened to be walking by dropped to her knees and checked Grant Ellison's pulse. He's having a heart attack, she yelled. Call 911. Leo didn't move. He stood there, eyes wide, chest heaving, tears already spilling from his eyes. The nurse began chest compressions. Another man dialed emergency services. The security guard ran back inside to get the building's defibrillator. Minutes passed. The ambulance arrived. Paramedics took over. Mr. Ellison's body was loaded onto the stretcher. He wasn't moving. His face was gray. The crowd murmured. Some prayed. Some filmed. Leo just stood there. Still. Silent now. His scream had done its job. The paramedics rushed Grant to Mercy General Hospital. Doctors worked for hours to stabilize him. A massive blockage in his left artery. Seconds from complete cardiac arrest. But he made it. Barely. And when he woke up in the ICU, surrounded by wires and blinking machines, the first thing he asked wasn't about his company or his schedule. He asked, "Who saw me fall?" The nurse told him about the boy. The scream, the reaction, the miracle. He didn't believe it. Not at first. A kid, a 10-year-old saved me. His assistant tracked down security footage. He watched it 3 times in silence. The still shot of Leo standing there, mouth open in a scream, hands clenched in panic, burned into his memory. The next day, news outlets picked up the story. Boy's scream saves millionaire's life outside Chicago skyscraper. The video was shared millions of times. Leo didn't know what to do. Reporters showed up at his school. His mom, shocked and proud, tried to shield him from the cameras. Grant Ellison, still recovering in the hospital, requested to meet the boy. Leo was nervous. He didn't understand why everyone was making such a big deal. "I just screamed," he kept telling people. But it wasn't just a scream. It was instinct. It was heart. It was courage. Leo entered the hospital room with his mom. He clutched a folded drawing he'd made, a picture of a man in a cape, with the word, "alive," written above his head.